Rock stars Slash and Dave Grohl joined mourners at the service in Los Angeles to pay tribute to Lemmy, who passed away after a short battle with cancer. The who's who of rock and roll gathered to pay tribute to and Lemmy Kilmister at his funeral in California yesterday. The Motorhead frontman was laid to rest at a private service at the Forest Lawn Memorial Cemetery in Los Angeles. But fans worldwide were able to be part of the day as the ceremony was broadcast via a live stream online. Lemmy was diagnosed with an extremely aggressive form of cancer on Boxing Day and died just 2 days later at his home in LA. Shortly after celebrating his 70th birthday, his son Paul Anders spoke alongside a table where the rock legend's top hat, emblazoned with a skull and crossed swords, sat with a pair of cowboy boots decorated with stylized eagles. The artifacts were surrounded by bottles of Jack Daniels, a nod to his love of the bourbon and Coke. The band's trademark black iron cross emblem sat among dozens of extravagant red and white floral tributes that adorned the White Chapel. He said, when it came to showtime his uncompromising grit kept him performing at full beam. He added, we will probably never know how much pain he was truly in because he didn't complain. Former Nirvana drummer Dave Grohl sobbed as he told how he wanted to give his friend a photo of Little Richard, signed by the rock and roll pioneer, to him on his birthday but missed the chance. He said, he was my hero, he's the one true rock and roller, adding, what everyone in this room has learned today is that Lemmy was not only that badass looking, whiskey drinking, badass mother effing rock star, but he had the biggest heart and he set such a great example because he was so kind to everyone. Motorhead manager Todd Singerman revealed the band's guitarist, Phil Campbell, could not make the memorial service, but had sent his own token of remembrance. He said, Campbell, made sure there's a line down there and that's supposed to be speed for Lemmy. He made sure he had a mirror and the whole bit, so do it up, Lem. Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash told the gathered mourners he felt honored to have been friends with the musician as Motorhead were one of his favorite bands. He recalled the one occasion in 1987 when he and the band met Lemmy for the first time in Motorhead's London studio. He said, I was really effing intimidated. This guy who had this image of being, very hardcore and so on and so forth, and we of course had this hardcore image and I didn't know exactly what to expect. I walked in and was very graciously accepted by Lemmy and company and we headed off after a session to Street Moritz and we've been friends ever since. Slash described Lemmy as someone who was true to his school and had more integrity in one finger than a whole room full of rock and rollers. The rock star, who spent his earliest years in Stoke-on-Trent, said he remembered Lemmy, who was born in Staffordshire, for his sarcasm and British sense of humor. All things considered, he did live his life the way that he wanted to, he said, adding that the Jack Daniels lover was disappointed to hear Slash had given up alcohol.